The kid that I was assigned to had a few different disabilities, and he had actually learned a bike many years ago and had a couple of accidents, so really had no confidence on a bike. It was crazy to see how much confidence he gained from the first part of the week being very nervous on his bike, clenching up, to at the end, you know, even saying that he feels like he could take on the world. Kind of that caring philosophy that Basin and the members have. You know, most of the members have always had that rural sense of, you know, everybody works together and kind of big into your communities. And I think Basin kind of models that same philosophy by allowing, you know, their employees to take part in a lot of community events. The iCan bike camp was something that I was new to. I had never actually heard of it. You know, kind of through the Be Involved, saw that this was something to sign up for.
When I first walked my resume into Basin Electric, there's a big sign over the door that said, "We support our troops." And that to me was right off the bat. I was like, you know what? This is gonna be a good place to work. The one thing that my boss told me right off the bat was, don't worry, do what you need to do. When you get back here, your job will be waiting for you. So that was a relief. It makes Basin, to me, one of the biggest supporters of the military in this area. Certainly the best place I've ever worked. It really is the cooperative way. We pull ourselves together when somebody is, not that I was in need, but when we're away from home, it was nice to get care packages and gifts and that kind of stuff, just to make me feel like there was people back home who were still thinking about me at work, and it definitely is. It makes you feel like part of the family.
Leland Olds is unique inside the Basin Electric's coal fleet, and so that heat rejection, they take the Missouri River water and run it through, and it's once through, it doesn't come in contact with anything, there's no chemicals added, but it takes the heat away from the steam cycle from the boilers. What we needed to do is sample for fish eggs and larvae that would be entrained in the water in the circwater circulation pump system that Leland Olds uses for cooling for their heat rejection of the plant. So we'll start sampling again next spring, going to the fall of 2016. What we're doing is trying to quantify the plant's impact on fish and fish larvae and fish eggs that live in the Missouri River system. So what our hope is that we will quantify. Basin Electric has always took a proactive approach to environmental compliance, whether, you know, at our existing facilities. And certainly in the last 10 years with all our new generation and new transmission lines. So there's been, you know, we had our existing fleet, but we also have the additional environmental responsibility.
Every year we give out 180 scholarships, and that would be one to every member, and then we do 20, I guess, more based on members, and then they kind of vote and choose a winner, and then Basin Electric actually gives 25 scholarships as well to Basin employees. I think that's huge to help everyone with their big tuition costs, because I know, like, right now just going through school, it's quite a lot each semester, and getting a $1,000 scholarship is huge. Our scholarship program shows our commitment to the education of those around us, our future workforce, and the community around us as well, which is really great that Basin offers it.
The BisMan Community Food Co-op is a retail grocery store owned by community members, and I've heard from so many different people that they want greater access to fresh. They want greater access to local. As a mom, you know, a lot of times I'll bob around to 2 or 3 different stores to find what I'm looking for. So I think there's this need to connect with our food, and the co-op will ensure that we're able to do that by working with local producers from our region. Basin, first and foremost, extended a hand to us with the employee program, and that gave our membership numbers a huge boost right when we needed it. Then during our phase 2 of our capital campaign, they came in and invested $50,000 in preferred equity, which was also huge. And it was right when we needed it and right when we were wondering, is this really going to happen? You know, so they've been a huge partner, and they really embody that 6th principle about co-ops, you know, helping other co-ops and that concern for community as well. The cooperative model was a tool that I could use to organize a community around good food, and it's been so incredible because I've recognized the power that cooperatives have to be good partners in the community, to be actively getting people involved. And for me, I really feel like there's power in that, and that can be used in other communities, in rural areas, urban areas. The power of cooperatives is really incredible.